What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Nash here. Welcome back to the channel. Now, before we get started with today's video, excuse me, the road to 200 subs has now come to a close, and we are now on the road to 500 subs. Who knows? Maybe we might hit 500 subs by the end of the summer. Only time will tell. But as I have said in previous videos, if this channel does get to 500 subs, I will open up this Korean LOB booster box in its entirety on the channel that I got from my partners. Excuse me, at Collector Store. So be sure to check them out. Link and address will be in the description below. By checking them out, not only does it support them, it also supports the channel, and I would greatly appreciate it. On the hopes to potentially pull a Blue Eyes White Dragon, a Dark Magician, a Red Eyes Black Dragon, a piece of Exodia, Monster Reborn, Pot of Greed. The possibilities are out there. However, if this channel gets to 1,000 subs, I will open up this first edition Toon Chaos box. Excuse me. In its entirety on the channel that I also got from my partners at Collector Store, on the hopes to potentially pull a collector's rare out of this set. But it wouldn't be the first time that I pulled a collector's rare, because I also pulled this. Freshly pulled out of my Genesis Impact box opening that I did last year is a collector's rare B-Cop from the Underworld. This thing is absolutely beautiful, you guys. The centering on the back is a bit off from top to bottom, but honestly, it really doesn't really make much of a damn, because I am going to be getting this card graded, but I never came up with a good opportunity to do so. But with that being said, if you guys want to see those boxes get opened, maybe you guys want more episodes of WWE's Biggest Issue. Maybe you guys want more episodes of Yu-Gi-Oh's Biggest Issue, deck profiles, card discussions, WWE topic videos, or maybe, just maybe, you guys want some premium live event predictions and results. Well, if you guys want all of that and more, my channel is the place to be. So, if you guys are new to the channel, and I know that a lot of you guys are, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, smash that thumbs up button on this video, and as always, make sure you guys are following me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. It will also be in the description as well. And I want you guys to post in the comments below answering the question of the day, which is this. What deck will you guys be playing when Legacy of Destruction comes out for us in the TCG? Let me know down in the comments below. And for today's video, speaking of Legacy of Destruction, for today's video, I'm going to be talking about five more new cards excuse me, that will be in this set, including some more new Yu-Bell support. Yes, we may have gotten Yu-Bell, new Yu-Bell support in Phantom Nightmare, but Legacy of Destruction is bringing us some more new Yu-Bell support. And honestly, once you guys get a look at the cards, you guys are probably going to think, wow, Konami is really trying to push Yu-Bell to be a meta deck, aren't they? And honestly, they kind of are. They kind of are. But with that being said, guys, let's get straight into it. Kicking things off, we have none other than, if I can scroll down a little bit, we have Metal Tronios. Yeah, Metal Tronios is the name of the card, which is a quick play spell, and the effect is a once per turn, which reads: target one face-up non-token monster your opponent controls. Special summon a monster that has two two or more of the same type, attribute, and or attack from your hand, deck, or extra deck, but its effects are negated. And if you do negate the targeted monster's effects, then choose two monsters. Then if those monsters have the same name, you can banish both face down. Your opponent cannot activate the targeted monster's effects in response to this card's activation. So funny enough, this is actually perfect for the mirror matches. So if both players are playing, like, let's say, I'll say, just to throw it in as a random example, I'll say Cyber Dragon. Let's say that. Let's say both players are at a YCS or whatever, and they're playing Cyber Dragon. This card is actually perfect for the mirror matches because of the fact that the fact that the Cyber Dragon archetype has the same type, the same attribute, and oftentimes depending on what monsters you choose, they also sometimes have the same attack, which is actually kind of crazy. So if you end up summoning let's say two Cyber Dragons just right off the bat, that has this, which same type, same attribute, same attack, you can then go into a fusion play and go into Cyber Twin Dragon and potentially push for game. This is really cool for the mirror matches, but I will say this. I will say this. This is probably just like that one other card that I talked about. I don't remember the name of it though. This card is definitely going to be another one of those cards that's going to help switch up the meta. No doubt about it. But next up we have Crescent Dragon. Okay, I'm going to try and pronounce the name very slowly, and it's a retrain of the original. We have Crescent Dragon, Mikazuki no Yaiba. Yeah, which I believe was a McDonald's promo from way back in the day. If I remember correctly, I believe it was a 2006 McDonald's promo. Either that, or it was one of the older tournament pack promos. Excuse me, but with that being said, it's a 7-star Dark Dragon with 2200 attack and 2350 defense, and it says that both of its effects are once per turn. And the first effect reads, during the end phase, if this card is in your hand or grave, you can special summon it, but place it on the bottom of the deck when it leaves the field. Second effect reads, you can discard one card, add one level 7 Dark Dragon from your deck to your hand. Funny enough, level 7 Dark Dragon, Red Eyes. Red Eyes is gonna definitely play a huge factor with this card. Although, to be fair, I do believe that maybe like other 7-star Dragon decks might also play with this card. I don't really know. I'm leaning towards the fact that maybe that might be the case. I'm not entirely sure, but that's gonna be a hell of a card to see get played in future decks like Red Eyes. It's gonna be interesting, but I don't think it's gonna be as meta defying as Nibiru or something like that. Which, to be fair, Nibiru did help switch up the meta completely when it got released back in 2019. Funny enough, and ironically enough, it was it was literally a TCG exclusive until they reprinted it in actually quite a few sets in the OCG. But we do need to move on with Mirage Mirror Force. Yes, you guys, there is another Mirror Force card, and honestly, I'm not too impressed as of yet. The artwork seems cool, but let's see about its effects. It's a normal trap, and the second effect is a once per turn. The first effect reads when an opponent's monster declares an attack, special summon one illusion monster from your hand or grave, and if you do, return the attacking monster to the hand. Excuse me. The second effect reads, if a face-up illusion monster you control leaves the field by an opponent's card effect, while this card is in your grave, you can banish this card and special summon one illusion monster from your hand or grave. So, not only is this a compulse, but it's also a Cyber Rev system rolled into one. Enough said. And funny enough, this is literally one of the worst versions of compulsory evacuation device you could ever see. Like, if you wanted a card that can if you wanted at least a card or two that can literally bounce cards back to the hand and to be able to summon cards from your hand or graveyard, you might as well just play both Compulse and Cyber Rev system, as you know, instead of this. This is, again, it's a really bad Compulse, but this does give you an extra body on board just by banishing this card, and that gives you access to go into some of your combo extenders, and then end it off with Unchained Abomination and Chimera or something like that. So it's an okay card, but it could have been better. It could have been better. But now we gotta talk about the new Yu-Gi-Oh support, and there are two cards to talk about. And the first one is known as Infernal Grave Squirmer, which is a 1-star Dark Fiend with 0 attack and defense, and both of its effects are once per turn. And the first effect reads, if you control a Fiend monster, as a quick effect, you can special summon this card from your hand, then you can destroy one monster controlled that is Yu-Gi-Oh or mentions it. So funny enough, if you have Yu-Gi-Oh on board and you special summon this card, you not only do you get to destroy Yu-Gi-Oh, but you're also able to automatically summon Yu-Gi-Oh Terror Incarnate right off the bat. And to be quite honest, Terror Incarnate is some would say that Terror Incarnate is a little bit better than Yu-Gi-Oh the Ultimate Nightmare. I don't really see it that way, but to be fair, get Yu-Gi-Oh getting support, I love it. It's fucking awesome. But still, this is a Cyber Dragon and a Trap Hole rolled into one single effect. Absolutely insane. The second effect reads, you can banish this card from your grave and special summon one Fiend monster with 0 attack and defense from your hand or grave except this card. Yu-Gi-Oh! You can literally summon Yu-Gi-Oh! Plain simple. Plain simple. Not much else to say about that. You literally get to Cyber Dragon, literally Cyber Rev system Yu-Gi-Oh! Right off the bat, which is absolutely insane. Now we have a brand new field spell for the Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetype, and honestly, You guys know I am a huge fan of Yubel. I love her. She's awesome. Probably one of the most underrated characters in the entire GX anime. And the field spell actually resembles the last I think what 5 or 6 episodes of this of season 3, and it's known as Nightmare Throne, and you can easily tell Yubel is sitting on that throne. And you guys know, again, I've said it before. I'll say it again. I love Yubel. She's awesome. She looking good on that throne. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Don't at me. Don't at me, you guys. But Nightmare Throne is, as I said, a field spell, and it has 2 separate effects. The first effect reads: when this card resolves, you can take one fiend monster with 0 attack and defense from your deck and either add it to your hand or destroy it. Second effect reads: once per turn, if a face-up Yubel you control leaves the field by card effect, you can add to your hand one of your Yubel monsters that's banished or in your deck or grave, and is one original level higher or lower than one of those monsters that left the field. Then you can special summon the added monster, ignoring its summoning condition. So funny enough, if you end up summoning if you end up summoning Grave, Infernal Grave Squirmer, and you pop, let's say Yubel Terra Incarnate, and you summon and you end up summoning Yubel the Ultimate Nightmare. What you can do is target is go Terra Incarnate Chainlink 1, Nightmare Throne Chainlink 2. Nightmare Throne lets you not only add the original Yubel and special summon her to the board, but then Chainlink 1 resolves, and you're able to summon Yubel the Ultimate Nightmare right off the bat. And not only that, if you have a way to summon Yubel Terra Incarnate, you end up having all 3 forms on board, and that poses a massive problem to your opponent. Although to be fair, once you have Yubel the Ultimate Nightmare on board, it really, tributing monsters really doesn't make much of a damn. But still, this just ensures that that you have at least one form of Yubel on board, and that's kind of crazy. That's kind of cracked, you guys. But I will say this: the brand new Yubel support is insane. And funny enough, the Yubel reprints are going to be a part of the Quarter Century Chronicle side Unity set. So that's going to be interesting. Can't wait to talk about that. But with that being said, you guys, that will do it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button. If you guys are new to the channel and you guys want more card discussions in the future, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell, and of course, be sure to follow me on all of my social media. My ads will be in the description below, as will the info to my fan mail. If you guys want to send me fan mail and want me to open it up on the channel, the info will be in the description as well. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.